2 Kings 8. I read from the Institute for Scripture Research, the ISR, because it takes a direct translation from Hebrew to English, Greek to English, and Aramaic to English. The letter J is about 600 years old, while Yehoshua, the son of Elohim, died on a stake for the sins of all of humanity more than 2,000 years ago. Yah is short for YahWeh, YahWeh, Yod-He, Vav-He. Yah is the Elohim of the heavens and the earth, the first and the last and the only. Yah is a very jealous El. He is so jealous that he doesn't even want the names of idols or mighty ones to come to our lips. And to take a direct translation from Hebrew to English, Yehoshua is Joshua. And Annals is Chronicles. Judges is rulers. 2 Kings 8. And Elisha spoke to the woman whose son he had restored to life, saying, Rise up and go, you and your household, and sojourn wherever you do sojourn. For YahWeh has called for a scarcity of food, and also it is coming upon the land for 7 years. And a woman rose up and did according to the word. And the woman rose up and did according to the word of the man of Elohim. And she went with her household and sojourned in the land of the Philistines 7 years. And it came to be at the end of 7 years that the woman returned from the land of the Philistines, and she went to cry out to the sovereign for her house and for her land. And the sovereign was speaking to Gehazi, the servant of the man of Elohim, saying, Please relate to me all the great matters Elisha has done. I'm surprised Gehazi, the Snow White leprous, is still alive. And it came to be Elisha the servant of the man of Elohim, saying, Please relate to me all the great matters Elisha has done. And it came to be, as he was relating to the sovereign, how he had restored the dead to life, and see, the woman whose son he had restored to life, was crying out to the sovereign of her house and to the sovereign for her house and for her land. And Gehazi said, My master, O sovereign, this is the woman, and this is her son, whom Elisha restored to life. So the sovereign asked the woman, and she related to him, and the sovereign appointed a certain eunuch for her, eunuch Eunuch, saying, Return all that was hers and all the increase of the field from the day that she left the land until now. And Elisha came to Damascus, and Ben-Hadad, sovereign of Aram, was sick, and it was reported to him, saying, The man of Elohim has come here. And the sovereign said to Hazael, H with a dot, A-Z, A with apostrophe, E with a half a check mark, L, Take a present in your hand and go to meet the man of Elohim and inquire of YahWeh by him, saying, Do I recover from this sickness? And Hazael went to meet him and took a present with him of all the good wares of Damascus, 40 camel loads. And he came and stood before him and said, Your son Ben-Hadad, sovereign of Aram, has sent me to you, saying, Do I recover from this sickness? And Elisha said to him, Go, say to him, You shall certainly recover, but YahWeh has shown me that he shall certainly die. And he looked at him steadily until he was ashamed. Then the man of Elohim wept. And Hazael said, Why is my master weeping? And he answered, Because I know the evil that you are going to do to the children of Israel, setting their strongholds on fire and killing their young men with the sword and dashing their children and ripping open their women with child, so raping their women. And Hazael said, But what is your servant a dog, that he should perform this great matter? And Elisha answered, YahWeh has shown that you are to be sovereign over Aram. And he left Elisha and came to his master, who said to him, What did Elisha say to you? And he answered, He said to me that you shall certainly recover. And on the next day it came to be that he took a thick cloth and dipped it in water and spread it over his face so that he died. And Hazael reigned in his place in the 5th year of Jehoram, Yehoram, son of Ahab, sovereign of Israel. Jehoshaphat was sovereign of Yehuda. Jehoram, son of Jehoshaphat, began to reign as sovereign of Yehuda. He was 32 years old when he began to reign, and he reigned 8 years in Jerusalem, and he walked in the way of the sovereigns of Israel, as the house of Ahab had done. For the daughter of Ahab was his wife, and he did evil in the eyes of Yah. However, Yahweh did not destroy Yehuda for the sake of David, his servant, as he promised him to give a lamp to him and his sons forever. In his days, Edom revolted under the hand of Yehuda and made a sovereign over themselves. And Yoram, Yoram, passed over to Seir, Tsa', and all his chariots with him, and he rose by night and struck the Edomites who had surrounded him, and his commanders of the chariots, but his people fled to their tents. Yet Edom had been in revolt from under the land of Yehuda to this day. Yet Edom has been in revolt from under the hand of Yehuda to this day. Then Libnah, Lib, with a line underneath of it, Nah, revolted at the same time, and the rest of the acts of Joram, and all that he did, are they not written in the book of the annals of the sovereigns of Yehuda? So Joram slept with his fathers, and was buried with his fathers in the city of David, and Ahaziah, his son, reigned in his place in the 5th year of Joram, son of Ahab, sovereign of Israel. Yahaziah, son of Jehoram, sovereign of Yehuda, began to reign. A-H with a dot, A-Z-Y-A-H-U, Ahaziah. Yahaziah was 22 years old when he began to reign, and he reigned 1 year in Jerusalem, and the name of his mother was Athaliah, Athlyahhu, and the name of his mother was Athaliah, the granddaughter of Omri, Omri, sovereign of Israel. And he walked in the way of the house of Ahab, and did evil in the eyes of Yah, as the house of Ahab had done, for he was the son-in-law of the house of Ahab. And he went with Oram, son of Ahab, to battle against Hazael, sovereign of Aram, at Ramoth Gilead, and the Arameans struck Oram, and the sovereign Oram went back to Israel to recover from the wounds with which the Arameans had stricken him at Ramah. When he fought against Hazael, sovereign of Aram, then Ahaziah, son of Jehoram, the sovereign of Yehuda, went down to see Joram, son of Ahab, in Israel, for he was sick. Interesting.